Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We are the TheRcSaylors. Today we're very excited because we're out with the Xiro Xplorer with the camera and gimbal setup. This is the very first time we've had this out with the camera and gimbal, and we just can't wait to fly it and see how good the footage looks, how well the app works, and we'll just kind of take it out and give you guys our first flight experience with us. We're at our local airfield. All right, yeah, that was gotta connect to it. So it is kind of like a Wi-Fi connection. We have our range extender on too, so keep that in mind. And now we'll go back into the app. Oh, nice. Got a live shot already. Very cool. Okay, time for props to be engaged. And auto takeoff, because it's so cool to auto takeoff. So here we go. Yeah! Nice, it even says auto takeoff on my screen. And now I can hit my button and I'll fly away so you can hear what I'm saying, but gosh, this footage is just...
They can't see it.
I know. Let me hit record, so...
You have it, your screen not bright. You quit using auto brightness. I told you about like a bazillion times.
I'm recording, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. And it just looks really good. Let me see if I can aim up and down. Yes, I can. I'm aiming my camera right now. I'll look down just a hair. And let's get a little height on this guy. So as of right now, I'm super impressed by the quality. Let me turn it around and we'll take a look at us. Hello! Okay, let's fly around. I'm in mode 1 right now, so it's going to fly pretty stable, and I'm just going to push it around and show you guys nice, smooth, stable footage, which is why you would pretty much want this guy. And I want to do a little range test here. I'm 20 meters away right now. I think there are limits on mode 1. So
go higher.
Higher?
Yes.
Will do. Looks like my range is still really good. I'm just flying FPV right now. Oh, it's fun. It just works. That's the thing. This just works right out of the box. I mean, that's you couldn't. This is the first flight I've got. It tells me I've got 92% left battery on my quad. I'm looking around here. I'm 20 meters in the sky. I'm 87 meters away. It tells me the wind speed. How many? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. That's yeah. Okay. I think it's like. Oh no, that's how fast I'm traveling. Okay, and then it's got how strong is the connection, and you can adjust things too. Like it tells me I can record for an hour and 19 minutes, or I can take 2,000 pictures, and you can customize how that all looks. Now let me try this too. If you tap this guy in the corner, it switches, so my live view is down here, and then I've got a satellite view here. Let me see how zoomed in I am. Very nice. And you know, it's holding itself right there. But I like, right now, because it's my first flight, I want to continue flying like this, so. Let's bump up the speed. Abby, show them the wind speed. And they can see it on really this camera too. It is windy and cold, and that footage
and
is
somewhat snowy. I don't know if you guys can see the little snowflakes, but
it is just doing really well.
Now, can you control the camera?
Up and down, vertical.
Have you already done that?
Yeah. So, you know, I can do a little circle around us and be all looking good. Look at this go! There's a wind stop there. Let's get a closer look at the gimbal in action. So I'll face us. Give me a second to back off of here. And you can see it's just holding steady. It is doing a great job at keeping everything rock solid. So now what I want to do is actually bump up my speeds a little bit. Look how much the quad.
Make the gimbal.
Okay, so there's straight down, and now I'm facing back. Okay, so now look at how much it's rocking, and now look at my camera. It's not moving at all. So now let's bump up to mode 2 so I can fly a little faster, okay? And climb a little faster. And let's see how it looks while we're really zipping it around. Now when you're in mode 2, I just noticed when I banked it forward pretty steep, my props jump down into the shot. But you know, in mode 1, it doesn't do that. And I'm flying actually much faster. I'm covering ground quite a bit faster now. I still have 80% left in my battery. The thing is, without the camera, you can't see on your screen. You don't know that you've got 80% of your battery left. With the camera, it makes a huge difference. Let's fly out. I'm going to fly out in the open field here. You know, the extension of the RC field, we'll say. And I'm going to push the range out there a little bit. So right now I'm 180 meters out. And it's just a perfectly great signal. Camera unconnected. Okay. So now I want to fly back some. So it looks like about 200 meters or so. Oh, I'm good. It's still good.
Sometimes it's because it runs on Wi-Fi, so
yeah.
the signal goes. So sometimes the Wi-Fi gets a little screwy, which is why you always need a spotter.
Yes.
If you're flying FPV.
Okay, so I can't even see the quad right now.
I can.
It's just a little black
I don't
dot
think
in the
they
sky.
can.
And I'm going to bring it back to us. And I'm going to just, I think I'll let you fly because you're going to love this.
Okay.
Okay, so actually let's do this. Let's just really show off the Xiro. Let's hit return to home way out there, and even with the camera going. So it tells me on screen right now that it's returning to home. It's kind of flipping around and flying backwards. It's really cool. I love this thing. This is awesome. So cool. You're gonna love flying this.
If my fingers don't fall off first. The wind is killing.
It should land right about right here, so we
Watch
may have
out.
to step aside.
So lights are red when it does return to home.
Yeah. Let's
Step
see.
back a hair.
I can still.
Hey, step back a hair.
What do I want it to land on my head? It's awesome. That's nice. We're 6 minutes in on the record time, and we have 71% battery left, so that's really nice. And that was really close to where it took off. I'd say we're like a couple meters or
It's
so
really
away.
close to the bush.
It's okay. Beautiful landing. I'll take a bow. Thank you. It did it all on its own. That was wonderful. Okay, you are up. So down and out on the sticks will engage the motors. And then if you do an auto return to home, you want to be very careful because it's fairly close to the shrub. So Abby's going to take off. It's all her now. Here we go. Did you help? Oh, you did the takeoff. Okay, nice. Okay, now I want you to fly mostly using the screen because you're not used to doing that. That's something that you're not used to.
I don't like that.
Well, it's new. Fly just a little higher and just have, do you want me to put it in mode 1 so it flies not as sensitive? Just throw the switch down. Super easy.
No, you gotta watch the
Yes, so I've got it focused on
me.
you here for a second. And then I'll watch the quad because I'm line of sight for you while you're flying FPV. There it is. You're doing a great job. Yaw it around because orientation is so easy when you're flying FPV. There's us. Hello. Also, just so you guys know, I've got a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 right there on the transmitter mount. Now, it's a very tight fit. I had to slide it in on the side and not like from the top in. It's a tight fit, but it fits. So, and it's not in the case. It did not fit in the case. That's kind of important for you to know. What do you think flying FPV?
I like that it just holds the altitude. That's what is nice about how they're making these FPV quads now.
Absolutely. And you see this little bar on the side, the green bar?
Yeah.
And yellow and red? That's your battery, I think.
Oh, cool.
Like, you know, green is still safe to fly, but also slows
I don't
your
think
battery
this
at the
is... Okay, yeah, it's recording.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're great. So push it around a little bit, fly around some. A little forward motion going. If you want to control up and down on the camera, it's this knob on the top right corner there. Yep, that's how you control the gimbal up and down. And I'm telling you guys, this...
That's full forward.
Yeah, on mode 1, but that's actually good, you know, nice, slow, good shots. Look at the windsock. We got some wind, got some gusts. Abby's flying FPV for the first time ever.
No, it's not the first time ever.
Successfully for a longer than 30-second flight. And look at it go. She's just cruising around like she's been doing it her whole life. You can't ask for anything better than that. This is literally our first flight with this FPV using the app. No firmware updates on it yet, even though there are some released. We didn't update the firmware yet.
The snow got a lot thicker. I think they can see it now.
Yes, there is quite a bit of snow. Can you guys see here? Lots of snow blowing through the air. Probably can see it on the nice HD.
I can see it on my screen.
Camera here too.
To be able to see it.
Now I don't know what resolution or anything we're filming in right now on the camera on the drone. I haven't played around with that. In follow-up videos, we're going to do the follow me feature, GPS waypoints, and you know, any other features that it has to offer. We're going to play around with those. And I don't recommend you guys flying this much wind. I don't recommend you fly in snow like this, but we can't wait. We had to get it out to show you guys how awesome this is. I didn't think it would even be this awesome, but it is. Abby's getting a little height on it there. Climbing quite a bit. And I'm going to drop down to you. See how high you are? Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's really high.
And the view is awesome. Yes. Good job. And the lights.
I know when I reach max height.
It'll just stop climbing. So look at your height here. It says you are 50 meters in the air.
Can we change that
Maybe. We'll have to play around with it probably, but I'm not sure. Now it's probably hard to see on the camera I'm holding, but I can see those lights on the quad very clearly. Red and green. Green is blinking, which means I have a GPS lock. It's very clear for orientation. Very nice bright lights. And Abby's just flying like a pro. I'm jealous. I want to fly some.
Here, take it. My fingers
okay. Here you go.
freezing.
Here's the camera. Now it's all back to me. Got some wind.
No.
I'm going to bring it down and a little lower with all this wind and snow.
Are your fingers hurting?
I'm having too much fun. It doesn't matter. I'm fighting through the pain.
I think I'm getting frostbite. This is really cool though. That was awesome. I did really well.
Yes, you did. Now this is not the follow me mode, but I'm going to make it follow me.
This is not follow me, he said, but he is making it follow him by flying FPV and walking around like a crazy person. He's laughing. I know.
We still have, believe it or not, we're only halfway in. We're at 42% of our battery. It's just too cold. It's too windy.
It's very cold.
I am landing this bad boy, and we're going to call that a wrap.
That was a 15-minute flight, though, which is amazing.
And it's only at 40%.
I know, which means we should be able to get at least another 6 minutes at least of safe flight without killing our battery.
So there you have it. If you guys want to see more on the XIRO Xplorer, be sure to stop by our channel. We've got unboxings and all kinds of good
and we're going to show you the waypoints. Follow me. That has like a circle mode, all sorts of cool things. So stay tuned for that.
Yes. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next cold video.
Bye.